Do you have a, yes, you do, it's coming. Good, thank you. Our system is working. Good morning and good evening and good night, I guess, for some folks. This is the third of our international Who Am I's. And we're been around the world a little bit, and today to move into India. It's so exciting for our club and so rewarding for all Probus members to see. We're really spreading fellowship around the world. Ram, who was born in Bengal, state of Bengal in India. He graduated from the University of Calcutta, where after he graduated, started specializing in citric acid, and went to Germany for research in that particular area, and came back to India and started working for Citric India Limited. And the interesting thing is here is for the distillery and blending of alcohol. Amazing. Then he became very specialized in wine making. He had certificates from the UK and from the US, California, Napa Valley area. He set up wine manufacturing in Nashik, India, and we can call that really the Napa Valley of India. Very nice area. He's also involved in the Standards Association within India, particularly as it relates to wine production. After Ram retired, he went in consulted for Pepsi for about a year, and then went into his specialty wine. And during all this time, during his career, he also very dedicated to social service, involved in teaching, bud management, particularly during the monsoons, and in supporting of environmental programs. And after he spent his working career with Rotary, where he achieved the rank of World Master, and also being a member of the Masonic Lodge, he found out there's a new world out there called Probus. So he found out about what Probus did and all about us, and he started a new club. I'm a little concerned here because we've had now 3 international speakers. Stan gave us a full visitation of his pub where they met. Patrick then gave us a full dialogue on his pub. And now we have a specialty in alcohol. I don't know what direction we're going. And next month, we have Joff will be with us from France. I'm sure he'll be talking about wine during his talk. So we're heading down a road, folks, and not a bad road, actually. With that said, Ram, you're on. Thank you very much for volunteering to do this. Thank you.
Ram is muted.
Ram, could you take yourself off mute?
Is it okay now? Can you hear me?
Now we can. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much, Richard. My hearty greetings to all the participants of the meeting.
We lost you again, Ram. Ram?
You're muted again.
Is it okay now? Oh.
There you go, Ram. Oh.
Is it okay now?
Yeah, we can hear you now, Ram.
Yeah.
You have to start over, please.
Well, before I talk about our club, I would like to speak a few words about Hyderabad. Hyderabad was a princely state of South Central India and was founded in 1591 by Nizam Kamaruddin Khan. After independence of India, it became an integrated part of India. The elevation of the city is 540 meters above the sea level, and the area is 625 square kilometer with population of about 10 million. The city has grown enormously since last 2 decades. Hyderabad is renowned for its monuments and heritage structures. It's the hub of information technology, biotechnology, pharmaceuticals, and genetic research. Now it has become famous for COVID vaccines. As you know, 60% of COVID vaccines we are now manufacturing. Hyderabad is called City of Pearls, a booming pearl processing and trading industry that has been supplying finest of pearl jewelry to different parts of India and the rest of the world for more than 400 years. Hyderabad has 34 Rotary clubs, but PROBUS Club is only one, and that is our club. Now about my time in the Rotary, I had joined Rotary in 1983 in the Rotary Club of Deolali. Deolali is a cantonment town and an artillery center about 200 kilometers from Bombay. I became the president of the club, Rotary Club of Deolali, during 1985-86. In one of the monthly meetings of the club, a prominent retired parliamentarian, Indian Parliament, Minu Masani, was invited to talk on the subject of right to die with dignity. He was the president of the Indian chapter of Right to Die with Dignity at that time. During the talk, Mr. Masani told a story of one Mr. Gopal Mandalik from Pune, over 80 years of age, who had done a great deal to society and thought his life mission had come to an end. At that time, there was no concept or opportunity for volunteering for the senior citizens. I also came across a report at that time of untimely death of highly placed professionals in UK for want of occupational pursuit to engage themselves fruitfully, thus making them prone to depression, neurological and physical illness. Since under the law, an attempt to commit suicide is a crime, Mr. Mandalik wrote to successive Prime Minister of India, Mr. Mukherjee Desai and Mrs. Indira Gandhi, requesting them to change the law so that he can put an end to his life in a legal way, but did not receive any reply. After 2 years, he got impatient and did what he wanted with a dying declaration, "I have waited long enough, have now decided to act in accordance with my conscience and therefore going to put an end to my life." On hearing this story, I felt that distinguished elderly citizens can be brought together and made their remaining part of the life worth living, active and useful by providing them the opportunity to enjoy and possibility to improve their health. The social interaction does have an impact on quality of life and mortality. Isolated individuals tend to die younger, and social engagement can help lessen the effect of stress in the life. At that time, the PROBUS Center South Pacific, which was formed in 1981, was very active to make PROBUS popular, and our club was receiving clip sheets from Rotary International on PROBUS, providing information on PROBUS Center. After coming to Hyderabad with a new job, I became the member of Rotary Club of Hyderabad North. I was by then 60 years old. I took initiative for the formation of PROBUS Club of Hyderabad with the help of several senior Rotarians of the club. Before deciding to start the club, we had several meetings to determine the appropriate type of club required in our area. It was agreed that the club will not be engaged in service activities directly, as we have done enough during our time in a Rotary and other areas of service. Now is the time to enjoy our life in fellowship and intellectual pursuit. PROBUS Club was inaugurated by the sponsoring Rotary Club Hyderabad North by 4th of September 1998 with 18 male members and their spouses, altogether 31 members. I was installed as president. The club was accredited by PROBUS Center South Pacific on 27th October 1998. Our club is combined club.
Ram, we've lost your audio again.
Why is it on? Oh,
No, you're back on.
okay. The procedure of admission of our club for the new members is elaborate to ensure compatibility of the members. The admission is by invitation. The candidate proposed by one of our members and seconded by another member to familiarize himself at record attend 2 meetings of the club. The person must attend 2 meetings of the club as a guest of the proposer to familiarize himself with the club members, and also a home visit to the proposed member is made to know the family before induction. The club then invites the candidate to the club for induction as members with our usual induction procedure as recommended by PROBUS Club Handbook. The primary objective of our club is fellowship and intellectual stimulation. However, though we do not undertake any service work directly, we sponsored a daycare center for the elderly. Our PROBUS Daycare Center organized a national seminar on health care for senior citizens at affordable price. Several other welfare measures were taken by the center for the senior citizens, such as a regular health checkup by a doctor, indoor games, classes for computer learning, etc., in addition to talk on various topics mainly related to health issues. The daycare center, along with our senior citizens groups, formed All India Senior Citizens Confederation, which is now an apex recognized body to take up the various issues encountered by senior citizens to the government authorities. One of our members, Probian R.N. Mittal, was involved in daycare center from the beginning, and due to his relentless efforts, All India Senior Citizens Confederation has got this national status. He has been conferred a national award for the work. We meet on last Sunday of every month for our monthly lunch meeting, in which well-known speakers on various topics speak and interact with the members. A few of such monthly meetings are addressed by our club members on a chosen topic in his expertise. The club brings out newsletter every month giving details of the functioning of the club during the month. Around the middle of every month, we organize fellowship meetings, that is also lunch meeting, generally arranged in resort or hotels, where the members bring their entertainment skills, play games, tell jokes, and have festive time. During initial stage of the formation of the club, fellowship meeting used to be held in one of the members' residence by rotation. Subsequently, we stopped this practice and started the fellowship get-together in resorts or hotels. We also undertake visits to industrial and commercial units. On appropriate occasions, the workshop on interesting topics are arranged with sponsoring the Rotary Club. Several of our past members are of advanced age. We keep contact with them and invite them on special occasions like Club Foundation Day. The oldest member of the club is 104 years old. He is now our honorary life member. We have 2 members of 95 plus years old and 10 members between 80 to 90 years of age. The club celebrated 20th anniversary in 2018, and on that occasion, we brought out a coffee table book compiling the history of the club The publication of this book has been possible because of our untiring efforts of our then Secretary R.A.G. Rao, who is now President, and he is present here, and his total commitment for his meticulous work. I take pride to mention that several of our members have been conferred with Lifetime Achievement Award in their respective professions. Our PROBUS year starts from 1st of April till 31st of March. The club election is held in February each year to elect following members of the managing committee: President, Vice President, Secretary, Joint Secretary, Treasurer, 2 members. The immediate first president is an ex officio member of the committee. The managing committee is assisted by 5 subcommittees, and the members are selected by the managing committees. Publication committee for publishing newsletter and public relation, membership committee, membership extension, and member services. Program committee, arranging speakers for regular monthly meetings. Fellowship committee, planning and organizing fellowship meetings and outings. Felicitation committee to send greetings for birthdays and anniversaries. We have a plan to bring all the PROBUS Club of India together and create PROBUS India. And to achieve this goal, we have formed a group of senior and dynamic Probians to collect data on the numbers of clubs in India and their activities. We hope very soon we will achieve our goal. In fact, we are taking very quick action in that. And I myself am contacting most of the district governors in India. Thank you very much for listening to me.